All right, so I decided to make custom capes that I think personally would fit into the game. You know, I have backgrounds for them. I did the design of them. I did the freaking elytras on them. I did everything. But I did ask people to give me like an idea and give me like a story of how you would obtain it, right? So there is some that I made up myself, and then there's some that people gave me an idea for, which I'll credit them for it. But honestly, this was so much fun. I actually had a lot of fun making capes. If you guys think these are, you know, all right capes, if you think, you know, just kind of tell me what cape you think would be a great fit into the game. Honestly, that'd be awesome. All right, so I'm just gonna cut to me. All right. There's a problem with this. I don't like it. Now, this is something I feel like Minecraft like realistically might make for an event, but I just don't think it would fit in the 10-year thing at all. Like, not at all. I don't like it. Actually, I hate this. This might be the worst cape I've ever made in my life. I did have some, you know, issues, you know, trying to figure out what would go perfect with, like, you know, the veteran cape. And I just couldn't figure out what was the problem. I couldn't figure out what to do with the veteran cape, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it like in a way where it wouldn't look corny, you know, as like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I just couldn't come to me. And then eventually I landed on one, which you guys will see at the end. But eventually I landed on one, and I feel like it's not bad, but also it's like there could be so much improvement when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm keeping that in my mind that this is my first time. There's gonna be improvement, obviously. So yeah. Okay, this one ain't that bad. Honestly, I think I did pretty good on this one. This one's just like, I don't know. It's just it feels like it fits. I don't know where I'd place this, so I'm gonna let future me kind of tell you what I think about it. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one on the list, the 10-year owner. Now, a lot of people don't really like the idea of this one as like a veteran cape, like if your account is 10 years old kind of thing. So we're gonna find out. I have an idea in mind. My idea is kind of, I don't know. I have an idea where, you know how like classic, you know, beta Minecraft. I was thinking like beta Minecraft grass, but we're gonna see where I go with this one. This is the veteran cape. You know, you get this cape for your account being registered as 10 or more years old. Honestly, it's a nice kind of theme. You know, I went with skeleton because skeleton is pretty OG. Everybody knows what a skeleton is in Minecraft. I went with like a Minecon, like 2016, 2011 kind of theme, because it kind of fits. Like when you think of like, you know, veteran, I think of like the OG Minecons, like 2013, 2012. 2015, 2016, you know, I think of all like the OG Minecons, and honestly it kind of fits. And for the elytra, I kind of went with bones because it's a skeleton. Like, why not go with the bones? Obviously there can be improvements with this, so yeah, we're gonna move on to the next cape. So yeah, now this cape is specifically for the Busy Bees update. So if you logged in that day, you got this cape immediately. You know, I kind of went with, you know, a nice theme. It's just it's a bee cape. You know, the elytras is the wings. My friend Needed Me kind of, you know, helped me figure out this one. But the back of it, which is really cool, is like it kind of mimics like the honeycomb, and you can kind of see right through the cape on the back, and you can see like the bee, because it's transparent, and it's really cool. It was a really cool concept, honestly. And yeah, I think this is a really nice one. I think it would fit in the game, maybe. I don't know. Let me know though. This is the minecart cape. I got this idea from Icy from Blockmania. I asked them what they thought, you know, a nice cape that would be in a game would look like, and I was thinking, right? I was thinking for like, you know how they did the zombie zombie cape. I was thinking of this one, right? You get like 3 days to obtain it. Basically, get the cape from riding in a minecart in survival, and it'd be available for like 3 days. And yeah, and I think it turned out pretty good, not gonna lie. This one is a April Fool's cape that I was thinking of, and honestly, the only way you get it is obviously you would, you know, log in on April Fool's and you'd get the cape for, you know, a day, and then that's really it. I kind of went with the mushroom theme. So I don't know why. Don't ask why I went with the mushroom theme, but I just went with, you know, the mushroom theme. Honestly, it came out nice, very red, super red, and it's a nice little. I see this as like a potential April Fool's cape, honestly. This one is the slime cape. You actually earn this one from killing 1,000 slimes during an update, during the update for slimes, because you know, maybe one day they'll do like an overhaul on slimes like they do with every other thing. So, you know, this would be kill 1,000 slimes, you get the cape, and it'd be available for, you know, a month. It'd be more of a common cape, but I think it would look really nice. There's obviously better ideas for these kind of capes, but that's what I'm thinking so far. So I think a cool concept for this one is that when Phantoms first dropped, they had like a little thing where if you killed 1,000 Phantoms, you would get the Stargazer cape, and that's what I named it. It's like just a plain black background with, you know, just a classic window, kind of just looking out. It's see-through and everything. I thought it was really cool. It'd be a really cool idea. For the Elytra, it'd be the ripped wings, kinda. I don't ask me why I came up with like ripped wings. It just came to me. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of improvement with this one, but that's what I came up with. This is the title cape. You'd get this attending a revamped Minecon, is what I kind of call it. So I think what they could have done is during Update Aquatic, they could have done like a little revamped Minecon for this in 2018, and, you know, kind of release this cape as like, you know, another Minecon. Actually, maybe that's not the case, I don't know, but, you know, I just thought it would look cool with the dolphin, you know, different background instead of the casual, you know, Minecon background. So yeah, if y'all liked all the capes I've showed, let me know.